Hey guys, this is Ankush Anand and welcome back to a new module. This is the module 2 where we are going to learn about how you can set up your first WordPress installation. So in the past modules we learned about the web technology where we try to understand how internet works, how you can understand all of the process that goes through running a website or how the internet actually work, how the websites actually work, and what is domain, what is hosting, what is CMS. So now we had a really good idea about all of the things, all of the basics. So today in this module we are going to start about how you can set up your first WordPress installation. So let's see what we have in this module. In this module we are going to go through a lot of stuff where we are going to buy the domain and hosting, we are going to learn about name servers, DNS, and we are going to point the domain to hosting. Apart from this, we are also going to set up our SSL. We are going to go for a free SSL as well as I will show you how you can buy the paid SSL and why it is what is the benefit of the paid SSL, how you can install it. Apart from this, we are going to install WordPress, and also I am going to share the initial setup that you need to do. I am also going to show you how you can manually do it and how you can do it automatically through the options that you get in the hosting providers. Apart from this, we are also going to learn about the recommended settings, recommended startup plugins that you should have in your website, and that's all in the module 1. So module 2, yeah. So this is the module 2 where we are going to set up our best WordPress installation, one of the best WordPress installation, and we are going to get started the next week about how you can do the we are going to set up a blog or something in next week. So let's start today's lesson. We are in the module 2 where we are learning about how you can set up your first WordPress installation, and today's lesson is how you can buy the domain and hosting. So let's go for our let's go to godaddy.com, and here we are going to search for a domain. So right now I have already tried searching for a domain name that is available, but I'm going to show you again how you can find a domain name. So basically here you can start searching about any ideas that you have about a domain name, and like if you have epicinfo.com, so this is the idea that I have. Okay, I am just going to search that domain name, and if I can find it the domain name, and if I can afford it, I can buy it. So right now you can see that this domain is actually costing me a lot of money, 5 lakh rupees, and it says premium domain. So if you try to find what premium domains are, basically these are the domain that are more valuable than the normal ordinary the domains. Now just take an example of phone numbers. Even the phone numbers have a higher cost. Some VIP numbers you have to pay much more than the normal SIM card cost. Also for the number plates for your vehicles, in that case also if you want a really good VIP number, in that case also you have to pay more money. In the same way here we have some premium domains, and a lot of people are also reselling the domains. They just book the domain name and then they list it to resell. So that is a complete business model out there where you try to find really good names and you book them and then you sell them to other people at a higher price. So that is what premium domain is, and that's one of the thing that you should be worried about, because you will not be probably able to find the right domain name for you. In that case what you can do, either you can just go for a country specific domain name like epicinfo.in, which I already own. This domain I already own. So yeah, that is what you can do, or you can just go for the epicinfo.com. So this is a really good option that you go for, and apart from this you can also try searching for something else apart other than the normal word you are searching for. So right now I am here to buy a domain name that I am going to use for my business, that is systemthatsells.com. So sorry, it's system.sells.com. So I am going to buy this domain name, and this is available at a normal cost, and I am just going to add this to cart from here. You can also do that. I am also going to add to cart the .in domain, and I am going to buy it for let's go to cart and then I can change it. So basically here you can see that both of the domains are added to cart. Now it's up to you how many domains you want to buy, how many extensions you want to buy. If you just want to go for just one domain name, you can go for that. I prefer to, whenever I am starting a new business or like starting a new project, I always try to book both of the domains .in and .com, just to book that brand name for me. So now I can go to the cart. I can click on continue to the cart, and here they will probably ask me to create an account. Now if you already have an account, you do not have to do this again. But if you don't have, you have to create the new account. So here make sure you uncheck all of these things, because they are like trying to upsell you other stuff. And you can turn this one on, because it's really good for privacy. Basically what it means is that whenever you register your domain name, as I shared in the last lesson, that the ICANN, there are authorities that register the domain name, and these other authorities actually have all of your details, who own the domain name, who is currently using the domain name. So they have all the details, and if you are not buying this privacy protection, everyone can see those details in public, because those are public details. So when you buy this privacy protection, your details will be hidden, and if someone wants to contact to you, they are going to they still have access to other email. If someone want to contact to that domain owner, you can just send email to the just I will just share an example, okay, a real world example. So that will be better. So this is a website, whois.com. Whois, where you can actually find owners of the domain name, you can find details of a domain name. So right now if I am searching for maybe I will search for Drab Digital, that is my business name. So I'm just going to search for drabdigital.com, who owns the drabdigital.com. So here you can see that the registrar is GoDaddy. This is registered on this date, and updated, expires, all of the details I can see. Now here you can see that the registrant contact details are not available here. All the details are being hidden, and they have created a separate details here. If I want to contact if someone wants to contact the owner of the domain, that is me, they can just send the email to this email instead, and the email will be forwarded to me through the domain provider. So that is how things work. When you buy the privacy protection, your details are not public, and you can hide your details. Apart from this, here you can see the phone number option. So yeah, if you are not buying this, your phone number will also be visible to others. So that is why this is important. Apart from this, you can just turn off all of these things, and you can just click on continue to the cart. Now I prefer to buy domains from GoDaddy, and hosting I can buy from anywhere, but my domains are mostly on GoDaddy. So here is the subtotal, that is 3000 rupees, around 2500 rupees. And if I just switch to 1 year, I am going to the price is going to be little bit less. So let's switch to 1 year for now. I am definitely gonna renew this one. So yeah, I am switching to 1 year domain name license, and I will just click on continue to check out. So here you can see they will just ask me to sign in or create an account. So I will just do that. So here I will just click on Google login instead, and I will just sign in with one of my Gmail accounts. So I will just buy this domain from one of my existing Gmail accounts, and yeah, just wait for the auth code. So I have turned two step authentication on, so just give me a second so that I can enter the 6 digit code. So here I am using this auth desktop application for this. So I will just log in to my account and I will just copy this code from here and paste it here. So this is really important. If you have options to enable two-step verification, just do it in all of your accounts. So here they are asking me to pay through credit cards, but I do not have a credit card. I am going to prefer net banking. So I will just click on save, choose this method, and here I am also going to change the billing details. So this is Ankush Anand instead, and I will just click on save, decline, save. So here you can see that it's costing me around 1900 rupees. If I just switch to 2 years, I will just see how much it costs for me when I switch to 2 years. So when I switch to 2 years, it's costing me around 3000 rupees. So let's just switch this one to only 1 year, and it's around that. So you can play with that, go for whatever suits you, your business, and your budget. Right now I just want to go for 1 year, and I will just turn this on one off and just click complete purchase. So now they are going to redirect me to a payment gateway, which is CCAvenue in this case. So let me just make the payment here. So I am going to go for SPI. So let me just make this payment, and till then I will just hide this window from you, just for my security and privacy. So yeah, I am just making the payment right now. So yeah, I am just about to make the payment. You can use any other method as well. So here it's asking me to make money, make payment. I will just click on confirm, and here the high security, like the one OTP will arrive in my uh, message. So here is the OTP. Just let me type it, 82534. So I hope that's right. No, not safe. So my payment is successful, and they will just redirect me. So this is a normal process like we do online shopping. So I hope all of you already know about these things. Nowadays it's everyone is so used to buy things online, so that's not going to be issue. So I have already bought the domain name. So now we can go ahead and get a hosting. So if you go down in the description of this lesson, you are going to see some links where you can get the domain, you can get the hosting, and there are going to be several options for you, and you can just go through my links. It's going to get me some affiliate commission, and it will cost the same for you. So if you want to support, you can just visit my links. So for now I have 3 recommendations for you. One is WPX, so you can just go to this link, ankush.co/WPX. Apart from this, I have Fastcomet. So if you are outside India, you can also go for SiteGround. So this is the if your budget is really good, and if you want to host really high quality websites, high end website, in that case you should probably go for WPX hosting. This is one of the best hosting out there, but it also costs a lot of money. And the second one is Fast Comet. They are just a decent hosting provider. There may be some issues in that, but still it's the one of the best choices out there after WPX for budget people. Apart from this, you can also go for Namecheap. So the links will be in the lesson description below. You can also go for Namecheap. So this is also really good. I personally love Namecheap support, and they are really good with their services and support. So if you want to like get a cheaper one, you can go for Namecheap as well. So basically I am going to go for Fast Comet, and I basically already have a hosting. You can just go and choose what type of hosting you want to get. Right now we are just going to go for a shared hosting, so you can choose any one of these. I will recommend you to go for the second one at least. And let's click on get started. Now here I before I continue, I want to just explain about some of the things that you should consider while buying your domain and hosting, specifically hosting. So here a lot of hosting providers will promise that they are giving you unlimited websites, unlimited storage, unlimited bandwidth. So do not believe in all of that shit. It's just not true. There are a lot of limits even in unlimited hostings, unlimited stuff. So they are not actually, that's not actually true. You cannot like host unlimited websites. There is always going to be a limit, because you know computer can only do limited stuff, so they cannot give you unlimited uses. So a lot of hosting providers are really, you can say, they are really honest with their plans. And here Fast Comet is one of these hostings, which that's why I kind of like Fast Comet for being honest. So they are actually telling you that the traffic that you are going to get is actually fair use, which means that there are some limits in this as well. Okay, so apart from this, there are right now when you are buying hosting, consider buying a consider it as buying a computer. So here also you are going to have cores, you are going to have RAM, CPU, and storage, all of these things. Storage also comes in multiple types, where we have SSD, which is a faster one, we have HDD, which is a slower one, like that. So there are a lot of things to consider, but just the most important part, don't get fooled by this unlimited, so-called unlimited word that they say. Okay, so that was something I just thought that is really important to know, that there is nothing unlimited. So if someone is saying unlimited, just don't trust anyone. Okay, just go for who gives you exact details. I will probably make another detailed video about hostings. So it will be just a normal free video in my YouTube channel, so I will just share that as well in the lesson section later. So here a lot of hosting providers will also give you option to buy the domain name from them. If you want, you can buy the domain name, but I prefer to buy a domain name from other places. So here if you just type the domain name that you have right now, I'm just going to type another domain name. You have to type the same domain name that you bought. So let me just do the same, systemthatsells.com. so this is the domain name that I have bought. I will also go to my account area to confirm that the word was right or I made a mistake there. So this is my product section in GoDaddy. So here we bought the domain name. So system that sells, yeah, it's right. So here you can see that all the details will be there. You can just choose your plan, and you can just make your payment through credit card. Now they also have options for PayPal. So after you pay them, you are just going to get the access to hosting. So right now, because I already have hosting, I already have a lot of hosting, I do not want another hosting, so I will just skip buying this. But The process is really simple. Enter the details and you can just go and complete the order. So that's all in this video here about how you can buy the domain and hosting. After you have the domain, you can just go to your like you will receive an email from them. I will just share the email as well if you want, but the email is going to be really simple. You will just get the details of the hosting, details of your hosting plan, and if you just want to log in, you can just log into your account here, and here you will be able to find all the details about your cPanel, about your like hosting. So right now we are going to explore our hosting panel, cPanel, in next video. So till then, just stay tuned, and bye bye for today's lesson. So let me just hang up. Bye bye.